Welcome back. Now we're going to visit Shane and Vaishali's home at River Heights on Harrington Road. Now generally, an apartment is a space that does not allow much scope for renovation because every house looks like the other. But nothing could stop this couple from converting that space into their perfect home. "7F" reads the classy number plate, which is designed to look like a mirror image of one word. Enter the house and you realize that the artistic touch is continued throughout this 2,500 odd square feet space. The lounge area is highly inviting with a fireplace-like design on the wall which connects to the kitchen. The wall near the main door has been redone with bricks, and this gives the room a new dimension altogether. This is the feature wall of the house, which is inspired by the New York warehouse-style loft apartments. It is here that they have displayed a few pictures from their travels, but they've also avoided the use of display cabinets in this room. They have incorporated most of their travel tales on the very walls here. Vietnamese red doll, a mug from Milan and Wimbledon, few other things from Dubai, Egypt, Japan and Europe. Everything is arranged beautifully in this space. A framed sketch done by Shane adds to the personal touch of the space, and books are something this couple thrives on. Some of their collection is displayed here. Shane's father's old camera, which later became Shane's first camera, is given a place of honor. Next to it is a model of a bike that is made from junk items. On the opposite side is an old painting Shane's father had done before he was born, something to which he has a sentimental attachment. Being a landscape artist, Shane has incorporated a bit of himself into the house.
Well, when we first bought the apartment, it came, pre-built. The walls were built, and it was not the way we wanted it because we had certain ideas of the kind of design that we would want. And the builder has obviously gone for a regular commercial type of construction. So we actually knocked almost every wall in the house, because we shifted doors, we closed certain windows which were opening into ducts which we didn't want, and we wanted to open up certain views. We wanted to create spaces on the other side of walls. So every wall in the house got knocked down, and but every wall at the same time also has a particular flavor to it, or a particular story behind what we wanted to achieve.
The wall in the front room is arched, and the lack of sharp edges makes the flow from one room to the next very smooth. Above this arched wall is a small niche which has a few stick figurines and a wooden face on display. Below is another wooden piece which they have sourced from Australia. The dining space has a very oriental look, with the Singaporean fan on the wall and a few oriental pieces on display inside the shelf. Many more sketches of Shane's are hung on the wall, and near it is an imitation of the Japanese sword. Above the dining table are two hanging lampshades which complete the look. The huge window in the dining area was created after they knocked down a wall and pulled in the balcony. The breakfast counter separates the kitchen from the dining space, and atop the counter is a growing kitchen plant, fenugreek, which is sometimes harvested by Vaishali. The kitchen is compact and designed keeping in mind specific needs. The microwave has a special corner where it doesn't get in the way, and all the rest of the things, including a washing machine, are locked away inside the pantry. The couple loves to entertain, and for whenever they do, they have a well-stocked bar right in the kitchen. For someone who doesn't drink so often, this is indeed a well-stocked bar.
Every time somebody buys a house, it involves more than one person. And when you design a house, also it involves more than one person. And usually when you have two people, there tends to be a clash of ideas, a clash of opinions. So the safest thing to do is allow one person to do the designing role. So when we picked up this place and we started designing it, I told Shane that you do the designing, I will take care of the maintenance. So I do all the looking after the house, he designed it, and that's his job.
The access to the guest bedroom is from the main hall. They have avoided the use of too much of furniture here and have kept the bed on the floor. Keeping in mind the height of the bed, they have got small cane chairs and a bedside table of the same size. To give the room an oriental touch, they have Thai silk bedspreads and framed Chinese letters on the wall. Shane plays the guitar, and this is where he keeps it. The master bedroom is kept private. The bed is kept in the center of the room, and all around it are books. The furnishing in this room is kept low. Vaishali's dresser near the mirror is every girl's dream, and so is the walk-in wardrobe inside her bathroom. The bedroom opens out into the most beautiful part of the house, the landscaped balcony.
Being a landscape architect and living in a city like Chennai, it's very difficult to get your own space to do a landscape, and let alone when you live on the 7th floor in an apartment. So when we chose this house, we wanted to make sure that we could find a house where we could have a little bit of a landscape. And when we found this place and we saw this corner, and then we knew it was perfect because we could have landscape, architecture, it all went perfectly well, and it was the final surprise when someone walks through the house and then comes and discovers the landscape.
This is the most attractive feature of this house. If the view is great in the day, it gets even better at night. The balcony has timber wood floors, a wooden pergola and Australian trellis. They have both kitchen and landscaping plants and a small little water body that flows from a Belician frog's mouth.
The landscape balcony is most definitely my favorite spot in the entire house. And though the house did have a preset soul, once the couple worked their magic, it definitely became their perfect home.